Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are in the Maldives, so if you haven't watched the vlogs previously, then go ahead and give them a watch. As you'll know, if you've watched them, I'm currently in the banyan tree. I'm in the bathroom. Not the greatest light, but it's gonna have to do. So today we're gonna do our New Year's Eve makeup. This is a practice run ready for New Year's Eve in a couple of days time. So I just want to do a practice run, and then you guys can see exactly how my makeup's going to be for New Year's. So we're going to start off with my favourite, which is the Glossier Priming Moisturiser. I've already done my skincare, and as usual there's a mirror right here. I'm well aware that the lighting is absolutely shocking, but and in the background, hopefully the noise of the waterfall doesn't disturb you too much. Just going to put that priming moisturiser absolutely everywhere. Like I said, I've already done my skincare, but I just want to get that moisturiser on. I think it's important just to let that soak in a minute. Also hide my hair extensions. Just letting my hair air dry for now. Just got out of the shower, so right, we're going to move to our new addition, if I can find her, because my makeup's not in its usual organised fashion. So I'm just going to try and find it now, because I don't think I've used that actually this trip. Here she is. So I'm going to use this Hourglass airbrush primer just on the pores. Which is important. I think it's important to note that for New Year's Eve, it's obviously a really important night, so you can go ahead and, you know, use maybe excessive. I mean, this is going to be a really glam look. You guys know that I am super glam with my makeup, so that's why we're going to go with this extra primer. If you can see, I've still got my snorkel mask mark. Why does it do that? So yeah, I'm going to start next with my fave, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This is in shade number 7. It's 7 neutral actually, because 7 comes in, I think, 3 different shades. So we're just basically going to put the whole face in. Gosh, look at the colour difference. Tonight it's actually Friday night, so I'm actually wearing a dress that is basically full sleeve long, so I haven't really got much of a tan, because I've not been here very long, but also I've not put any fake tan on today, and I've been in the sea, I've been in the pool, so yeah, I'm a little bit paler than what I would like to be, but hopefully on New Year's I don't have that snorkel mask mark. It literally stays there for about 4 hours, and I'm like, okay, I need to calculate, like, New Year's, how soon do I need to stop snorkeling? I don't know if it's got something to do with like Botox, or I'm not sure. Okay, so we just got to get this all over the face. Okay, so now that's done. Gosh, this lighting is horrendous, but I will show you the makeup once it's done. If you'd have watched my vlogs, you'll know that the only mirror is here. So this is the only option, guys. So next I'm going to move on to my concealer, and I've got a few options here. So I think I'm going to do a couple of options actually, which is I don't normally do. So I'm just emptying my little bag. So the first option I'm going to go with is one I've recently purchased, if I can find the bloody thing, which is not that one, which is the NYX Cosmetics Can't Stop Won't Stop Contour Concealer in Natural. I actually got this when they did the buy 2 get 1 free, I think, not long ago. I'm just going to put this here, and this is actually a shade that's really close to my foundation. Like, we're not going too crazy here because, I don't know, I think like putting too white, almost, especially when you're on holiday, it just looks a bit odd when you've got so, maybe if my foundation was a few shades darker, like maybe if it was an 8 or something, but I think it would look a bit weird if I had like a really white majority of my face. So, gosh, I wish that line would go there. My God, please comment down below if this happens to you because I don't understand. I'm just going to go in the mirror because it's really hard to see in the camera. Just going to do down the sides. To be honest, I didn't bring my Refi powder, which would have been absolutely incredible right now. Although I am having a facial tomorrow, so let's see. I'm going to save this concealer. This is the Rare Beauty under eye. I forget what it's called, but we'll save that after the powder. So we're going to go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, which is what we always use and will continue to use throughout the night because it is so humid here that you'll see as my makeup goes on, it's just so humid and so sweaty. Okay, now that I am completely covered, I'm going to go in with a little bit of bronzer. Now this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer in shade 2 medium. I'm just going to do, randomly, I found that, see, this is already so dark where I had filler recently, like here. So I'm not going to do any crazy contouring because it looks a bit weird. So I'm going to use the Refi double-ended brush and I'm just going to put a little bit, but not, you see how it's so dark? So I don't know whether it's just the skin healing because I had it done about 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. But if you don't have this issue, then just, I would usually go in with a bit of contouring there, and also I would use the Rare Beauty bronzing stick as well, but I just don't think I need to do that. I'm just going to go in with just a little bit here, although my dress tonight is pretty much full coverage. I just want my neck, and I'm just thinking for New Year's I'll obviously be a lot darker. Don't forget to do the ears, and I always do randomly. There we go. Okay, because I'm just so scared to do anything more than that because my cheeks are like so. Leave that out because we might need that bronzer in a bit. And then my next is, gosh, you can't even see that, the NARS Orgasm liquid blush, which is a favorite of mine. So I go in and do it quite heavily, if you can see, and I tend to go, I avoid like this area here, and I tend to go up the sides. So basically how you want to do your makeup is like that ice cream, what is it, Neapolitan or something? You have like brown, pink, and then you go in with like the creamy concealer and highlighter. It's kind of like that vibe, which sounds really weird, but it is. I'm gonna have to do this side away from you guys so I can see. But I love a blush, and I've been using a couple of blushes. So this is like my base blush because it's just so silky shiny, but I have got another blusher which I love, which I'll show you short. Actually, I've got 3 really nice blushes. I'm just thinking this lighting is so horrendous. I always go down my nose with a bit as well, just put the excess there, because when you're on holiday, or if you want a cute little nose, I just put that on to start with, then I'll go down with some contouring lines later on, which I will show you guys. Obviously I'm doing this at high speed so that we can get the full effect without you dying of boredom halfway through. I'm sat cross-legged and my leg is killing me. I'm just crushing the pillow here. Right, the next thing I'm going to do, whilst we let that dry, because it's important to let these things dry. I think we very quickly forget that we just pile it on, and we don't actually let things dry. So I'm going to go in with the Refi lip liner. We'll do our lips now because I do put on a heavy colour. This is the Rosewood lip liner. So I'm just going to go in. I always like to do, and I can't tell you what to do, but just to go in a little bit over your lip, because everybody's lips are different. So I can't tell you. What I will say is just go round the edge, and then you need to choose a colour that's a little bit similar to what you've just. So this is the original, the best MAC Velvet Teddy. And if you're wondering why my makeup is covered in pink, it's because something exploded when I was flying here, which is always a delight, isn't it? Right, we're going to move on to now just some powder setter. So this is the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Shake Bake, something like that. I feel like it is. Shake, cake bake. So we're just going to put it under and we'll rub it in later on after we've done our eyeshadow. Now I know, let me know in the comments actually, do you do your eyes first or your foundation first? Because you always see in my videos I do my foundation first. But I don't think I've ever like done my eyes first. And I just put a bit of this here. God, the lighting, guys, I'm so sorry. It's horrendous. So that's the bake, which I'm just going to leave on, and we can blend it out once we've done our eyeshadow. Right, now I'm going to do highlighter. I've just got this Makeup Revolution Highlight Liquid Rose Gold. It's kind of like a bit of a rip-off of Iconic, is that the name? So I just put a little bit. It's okay. Like the other option I've got in my bag is the Laura Mercier, but it's not as golden, that's a bit more pinky. So we're just gonna rub that in. I'm gonna do it across here. So remember that Neapolitan ice cream I was talking about? This is like, I suppose, like the vanilla, the yellow part of it. And we're just going to do a little bit across here, and then we're going to do just above the eyes. So we can go a bit crazy with this. I suppose this is really natural light, so you're seeing the real vibe of it. And I'm just going to do a dot at the end of my nose because I always do. There we go. So it's coming together now. Just put the excess in the middle, like so. Now I'm just gonna go with the end of the Refi brush with the Dior Rosy Glow, and we're just gonna do the apples there and a bit on the chin. Like so. And then what I tend to do before I do my eyeshadow is Morphe setting spray, because it just locks in, it locks everything in. Okay, and we've still got this to do. We'll do that towards the end. Okay, now I'm going to do my eyes. So I'm just going to start, and I don't know why I do it in this order. Again, let me know in the comments, like, what order do you do your makeup in? Because I'm now going to do my eyeliner. Oh, got it, I got like a little hair. Eyeliner, this is Laura Mercier. I need to sharpen this, which is always a delight, because I can never find the sharpener. Where are you? There you are. So this is the Laura Mercier in black, but it's not like a proper pencil, do you know what I mean? It's kind of like plastic. I'm not sure that's gonna do what I want it to do, but I'm just gonna do the inner, inner lids obviously, but up mostly, because I don't want too much of a black eye. And I'm not going to do the bottom. So that's that done. Then I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows, which is the most complicated thing ever. So I'm just going to go in and do the pencil. So I'll just show you one. So I just do, this is the MAC eyebrow pencil in taupe, and I just shade it in just gently so I can get the general shape, if you can see the difference there. Okay, once you've got them both, it doesn't have to be exact. We now go in with the NYX eyebrow pen. This is in shade, what shade is this? Brow Tint Pen in Espresso. So we're just gonna make like little lines, and I can't explain. This is like the most asked question that I get, because I tell people I don't have eyebrows and nobody believes me. But then when they see me doing these makeup videos, they're like, really, you don't have eyebrows? So you kind of just draw hairs, and I'm not an artist. It's just about being able to draw a hairline. And if you can see where I've just drawn that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that on both, obviously both eyebrows, of course. Okay, so both eyebrows are on and they're looking very sluggish, but trust in the process because my eyes look really small right now. They're not the best. They'll do. Okay, what am I doing now? So I'm going to do my eyeshadow, and this is the NYX Ultimate Warm Neutrals. Now, I have a question. I'm trying to get hold of the best chocolate brown, and I'm really struggling. I actually thought it would be in this, and it's just not. I know maybe MAC sell them individually, but I am struggling, really struggling to find a nice chocolate colour. So if you know, drop me a comment and I will go searching. Right, I don't know what colour we're going to do. This is the question. Let me just check. I don't want something too dark because I want to put a bit of glitz on. Oh, it's a big decision, you know. Let me just get rid of the old colour on this towel. We're going to go with that. I don't know what colour that is, but whatever that is, we'll see. We're just going to dab it on gently. And I'm just going to go over the socket and just lightly towards, if you can see, just lightly. And don't worry about, oh, because look, I've accidentally put some there. Don't worry, we're going to go over with our concealer and powder at the very end. This is why, I don't know why, maybe that's why people do eyes first, but maybe. But I just enjoy the layering process. It just kind of makes sense to me to do face first, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's just not the way to do it. I'm just doing it on the second eye again, just trying to get a good, but I don't want it like really dark. That's actually a really nice colour, I have to say. It's nicer than what I had last night. Last night I used, I think, this one, and it was just too dark. Like, I want it, you'll see in a minute, I want to be able to like to open the eye. I don't want like a big horrible black eye. What we're going to go in and do is some crazy things. So just with a little, this is a Chanel. Must have been feeling fancy at the time. I'm just going to go in and draw a line of, you can see white at the top, just to give myself a bit of highlight, but we'll blend that in a moment. Okay, I think we're good for that. Okay, now I'm going to go in with, and let me just test it. Oh, it's very sparkly. So for the main lid, we're going to do that, which is a spark. It's got sparkle in it. And we're going to open the eye up like that. because I don't want a big heavy set eyeball, if you know what I mean. So try and do it more towards the middle, sorry, the center corner eye, that it's more lighter there. You see how now it's just got a bit of, we want a bit of glitter for New Year's, you know. There's one time to have glitter, it is now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in with our blending brush, something like that, and we're just going to gently make sure your blending brush is clean, unlike mine, so you end up with it everywhere, and just gently blend in those three colours that you have just done. There. Okay, I'm just gonna try and get rid of that. Can I? Maybe go in with powder. Right, what I want to do now is find my brush, which is very thin, and I'm just gonna go under. I've got a bit of glitzy red, so we're just gonna try all this to go under the eye, to give us a nice warm look. This lighting is so horrible. Let me see if I can make it better. Wait, is it better without this? Let's just try it without a minute. This is like pure natural light now, but I will show you in the, I've done it in the daytime for a reason. So underneath we've got a sparkly red colour, because we want to make the eye pop. And I'm just going to go in with the sparkly brown as well, just to make sure. But I also want to tidy up where it's got a bit messy. So let me tell you, it's got messy and I can't properly see. So what you want to do is maybe get a bit of powder and just go under. And just make sure you're fully blended and all that jazz. Back in. Yep, do a little bit of a corner piece so we can tidy it up once the eyelashes are on. Okay, now we're going to do an eyeliner. We don't need much because we're going to wear a lash, so I'm just going to go in. Is it already out? No, this is the Kat Von D Trooper Black tattoo liner. So I'm just going to do this off camera because you'll be tortured with it. Eyeliner done. Please don't ask me how. They're sisters, not twins, same as eyebrows. It's like impossible, so I have to do it off camera, otherwise I will literally make myself sick trying to do it. Mascara now is the Sephora. I actually have to say, this mascara impresses me. It's the big, by definition, Sephora mascara, and it is really good. Actually one of the best mascaras I've ever used, which is a big statement from me. I'm just gonna go in and coat the tops because we've got eyeshadow all over them and my eyelashes are going grey with my age. And then we're just gonna do underneath. Look at that shine. Look at that Neapolitan ice cream. It really is, like, now I'm going to be thinking about that all the time. We just do lower lash. Trying to do it in the mirror, but it ain't working. You can see all my blemishes, all of my imperfections. That's what we're here for. I don't want to give you a fake, I don't give you a fake reality of a fake light. I always say this, like, I don't have big light setups. This is like real. This is how you'll really look. And maybe that's unfortunate, but That's the reality with no filters and all that jazzy pop. Same on the other. I don't know why I say same on the other eye, like as if you're gonna walk around with it just on one eye, you know what I mean? Like, of course, same on the other eye. It's gotta be cool. Like, maybe I'll do makeup just on one side of my face and you can see how horrendously different I look and how much makeup is important. I'm quite happy with my eyeliner tonight, and I can't honestly tell you how I did it. It was just luck, because you know what? 2 days time for New Year's, it ain't gonna be looking like this. Right, whilst we're letting that dry, because we do have a final stage, I'm getting so sweaty now, my God. I am just going to add, this is the by Mitchell blusher, which I recently got. And you know what? I'm going to add, I don't know with what, but I'm gonna add in like some of this purpley at the top here. I kind of feel like I like that bluey purpley undertone. Like, I'm quite happy with that. Gosh, I don't know why, like, I just can't even. And then I need you guys to tell me how the hell you use this. This is the by Mitchell. It's almost like foundation. I am struggling to use it. It comes with this sort of trowel and brush, but guys, like, I don't know how to use it. It's a real problem, so you need to let me know, because I brought it thinking, ooh, I'm like makeup artist, it's gonna be really nice, and I just have struggled with it. So I think I'm doing it all wrong. What we're gonna do now is, as promised, we're gonna go with the final concealer. As you can see, we've got some dodgy mascara. Now this is actually, really, I say it's a concealer, it's not. It's basically an under eye brightener. That's it. You would get the phrase in the end. It's an under eye brightener, and I just do it at the end. It's like that final. Oh my God, that's not going. It's that final thing, because I know my dark. I'm sure it'll look better in a nicer light. It just gets rid of any eyeshadow that I've sort of messed up. Just gonna go. You'll find me doing this, and that's okay, like, to go back over and do and undo, redo. That is absolutely fine. Because let me tell you, nobody gets it right, like, especially with like new makeup and stuff, like nobody. Like the first time anybody does new makeup, it's like, you never get it right. Okay, that's the current stitch. Just getting myself organized down here. What we're gonna do now is my eyelash. So I'm just gonna show you. Ooh, Farrah. It did have that as a backdrop, so very glitzy. Farrah, sorry, by Pinky Goat, which you know are my favourite. I've also got a choice of these. But we're gonna go with Farrah. She looks like this. Sorry, I did take it out already. She's very, very, very big. I'm just gonna cut off the end of one snippet, because you have to basically fit them to your eyelash. You can't just stick them on. So I always cut one small segment off, literally just to make it fit my eye. I'm lucky that I suppose I have got bigger eyes, but it just depends on how big your eyes are. Right, I am going to get my Huda Beauty lash glue in black. It's waterproof, it's everything. What I'm going to do, I won't do this on camera, but I'm going to let it dry for 30 seconds and then put it on, just so you guys know what I'm doing. Okay, they are on and they are gorgeous. I actually really like these. Farah is the name, Pinky Goat. They're about £5-6, about 30 dirhams in Dubai. Just my hair feels all so I just want this just to be nice. Okay, let me just see if this light helps. Yeah, baby, there we go. God, that's quite scary, isn't it? So as you can see, the lighter colour brown shows off the lash rather than a real dark brown look. I am just going to add some gloss to my lips. This is the Tarte Lip Pump. This Majuka. We'll put that on the top. And then what I'm going to do now, it's a very random order of service here, but we're going to do it. So the brush that I did the under eye with, I'm just going to contour my nose. So I need to look, but I'll show you. Just like that. Like that. See, like that, and see already it's like Lord bless me with a nice little nose. And I'm just going to get my blender again, my eyeshadow blending brush, and I'm just going to gently blend it. Doesn't take much. It's a point where you almost want to blend it, but you don't want it to like rub away. See that there? See it? Of course you see it. You're watching. You're like, yeah, bitch, I see it. Of course I see it. You just have to be a bit careful. Apologies if you can hear noise. That's Craig talking in the other room on the phone. I'm happy with that, I think. I'm just looking if there's anything else I want to add, but I think I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to do my hair, and I will add a decent real life photo. Oh my god, this happens sometimes. Oh my god, don't panic. Sometimes I put too much eyelash stuff on, but it's okay, it comes off. See? So yeah, just I will go over my makeup a little bit here and there, because I've got, what time is it now? It's only 4:05. It'll take my hair ages to do, so maybe in an hour I'll just do a quick touch up, and then I'll show you the final. Sorry guys, but I just thought I'd come here, just come into the natural light, and I know my skin looks a bit, but this is natural daylight. I think it looks pretty gorgeous. It's very shiny. That's because we put loads of glow on, but I'm pretty obsessed with that. I am pretty obsessed. So guys, I just thought I'd show you the finished look. Like, I've just dried and straightened my hair. I know my skin is not, but this is real natural light, like no filter, nothing, total bright daylight, and I am a little bit obsessed with that. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to be filming for the rest of the trip here, and obviously New Year's is in 2 days, and I've got the most incredible outfit that I'm going to be wearing to celebrate New Year's in the Maldives. So please give my Instagram a follow at AmeliRoseD, and you'll be able to follow everything that I wear and everything that I get up to whilst I'm in the Maldives. And hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. Thanks guys.